붉게 변한 하늘 위로 손이 뻗어 예쁘다 해도 너를 떠올려 꿈속에 아무도 몰래 용기 낼래 아무도 몰래 예뻐질래 구름 속에 감춰진 별빛은 너를 비추며 언젠가 빛날 내 꿈을 위해.
The first reason I pick my bias is because of vocals. I'm a singer. I sing really well, so of course I'm gonna pick my bias because of their vocals. Like an idol's vocals are what catches my eye. I love groups who have vocals more than dance. That's why half my alt groups are more vocal based and only 2 of them are not vocal based. If the girl guy got good vocals, I'll bias them. Or bias wrecker them if I already have a bias in the group.
I'm burning down tonight. 아직 네 목소리가 들려.
별을 떠나지 마. 날 위한 노래를 불러줄래.
익숙했던 멜로디가 들려와.
The second reason is rap. I pick my biases based on rap as well. Even when I prefer vocals to raps and dancing, there are still a lot of rappers who catch my eye and I bias them because of their rapping. Like I'm not too picky with raps in K-pop, even ones from idols who are not my biases, but sometimes there's just that rap that makes me bias a rapper of a group from which I don't have a bias yet. Rapping plays just as much a role in bias picking as singing does.
나보고 오라고 어쩌라고 난 급이 다르다고 딱 보면 모르냐고 알만한 사람들은 다 안다고. Yeah, baby just keep coming. 너 때문에 자꾸 깊어지는 고민. 왜 그렇게 망설이는데? Oh baby 내 맘 가져갔는데.
어떻게 보내야 하나 고된 일상 고된 하루 내 뜻대로 되지 않는 세상 일 접어두고 dive 생각하는
오면서 너만큼 욕조에 물이 미련이 돼 넘쳐 흘러 한숨이 가득 그 공간을 채워.
The third reason is outstanding vocals. Meaning unique sounding vocals that makes a member feel different from the other members. Like for example, if most of the members sing in a way that is crisp, clean and natural, but then another member starts singing, and their vocals sound different. Like maybe they have a baby voice, or have a deep voice or a higher pitched voice than the rest of the members. Or maybe if they're a power vocalists and have more of a range than the other members. I'll pick them as my bias. I don't just pick any Tom, Dick and Harry that debuts as my bias. Sometimes unique singing or powerful voices also make me bias an idol.
궁금해 널 보면 question 알다가 모르겠어 Really wanna know.
내가 널 좋아한단 말이야 기다리고 있어 난 baby. I wanna be a man, a brave man. 남자들처럼 나 소심한 맘 없이 다 말하고 싶은 나.
The fourth reason is being outstanding overall. Like I'd pick my biases on the basis of them being amazing in singing, dancing, rapping and they're just born performers. They're so perfect in every way, and it's amazing how I see them as not having any faults in their talents and they're just 100% perfection. I actually pick my biases this way and so far I only have 2 biases picked this way, and I use this reason really rarely, because no idol has come besides the 2 already picked, that are all-rounders and outstanding overall yet. I'm not gonna give up. I'll find more biases this way.
착한 얼굴에 그렇지 못한 태도 간녀린 몸에 쏙 가려진 볼륨은 두 배로.
The fifth reason is out of pure randomness. What I mean to say is that I'll pick a bias each time for some reason that is not related to any of the other reasons on this list. Like I'd pick a bias because they're cute, and I'll pick another bias because they're badass. Or I'll pick one bias because I relate to them and the other bias because they're funny. So this bias picking is out of pure randomness, but I end up loving their skills and talents a lot later on. The sixth reason is visuals. I bias members who catch my eye the most in the MV. It's because of the way they look, their outfits and other things that make me always want to look at them every time I watch the MV of the song that made them my bias. I pick biases this way, by looking at who's visually eye-catching, and they are the members where I look at them each time in the MV, and cannot focus that much on the other members. This is what makes me choose my bias as well. The ones I find the best looking in the whole group. For this picking, I don't find the other members ugly or anything. It's just that one member catches my eye the most out of all the members. It's like, for example, a chips packet. When you like a chips flavor, you'll continuously buy that flavor to eat. You like the other flavors as well, but this flavor just is something out of this world. Same with me is this bias picking way.
So what? 신경 안 써. I'm sorry I don't care, really don't care.
지금 막 눈이 멀어버릴 것만 같은 숨막히는 아름다움.
I'm tiny 이제 진짜 정말 몰라
The seventh reason is when a member does something in the MV. Like, for example, a hand gesture or something that makes me bias them. Like maybe they're doing something that every time I watch the MV of a group I don't stan yet, I can tell my bias apart from the others. Also, I have a thing for K-pop idols doing some sort of hand gestures or hand movements in the MV that make me bias them. IDK, it's just the way I am. This is also a bias picking way I use, because I like when idols do something in the MV with their hands, legs, like something cute or something awesome, or anything that make that specific member grab your attention. IDK. I just like it. The last reason is I pick a bias based on a specific part of the song the idol sings. What I mean is, supposing I picked my bias, and my bias sings the first pre-chorus part of the song before the first chorus. Whenever I listen to the song or watch the MV, I wait for that part to come, because that part made me make the idol my bias. So this final bias picking way, is me picking biases, because I like their one specific part in the song or MV, that I watch the MV or listen to the song, just to hear or see that part, because it's my bias.